Tom Kennedy, CTV News, London.
Well, now that the royal wedding has happened, what's next for the couple? Matthew Rowe is a spokesman for the Monarchist League of Canada. He's joining me from our studios in Toronto tonight to discuss. Hi there. Thanks for being with us.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
So we understand that they are going to party until the break of dawn, but after that there will be a honeymoon. Where do you think the couple will go and still have some privacy?
Well, it's a royal tradition to spend at least part of your honeymoon in Scotland at the estate at Balmoral. But of course, Scotland isn't known for its fantastic weather. So although they will be assured privacy at Balmoral, I think there's speculation that at least part of it will be in sunnier climes. There's been speculation as to possibly Jordan, the Isles of Scilly off the coast of Cornwall, Mystique in the Caribbean, but they're really keeping us guessing at the moment.
And when they go on their honeymoon, now that they have this new life, will they be accompanied by a lot of security, a lot of guardsmen?
Oh, of course. I mean, they have been up to this point. I mean, even when William and Catherine were dating, they took the step of actually providing Catherine with a royal protection officer to help manage all the paparazzi who were following her. So they will be well protected. I mean, they are, after all, well, William is, after all, second in line to the throne. So they can't really go too far without having security around them.
Something Catherine is going to have to get used to.
Yes.
So there was so much talk today, hopeful talk, of this breathing new life into the monarch. Can I get your thoughts on the role of Will and Kate and how they will change the royal family moving forward?
Well, I think what we saw today was the birth of what I've been calling Monarchy 2.0. This is a monarchy for a new generation. And, you know, this event, watched by so many people around the world, I think what we've done here today is create a whole new generation of monarchists and people who have a passion for the monarchy. Because, you know, that's the power of monarchy, is it's a human institution that reinvents itself with each new generation and adapts to the times. And I think that's what William and Catherine are in the process of doing, is remaking it for a modern age.
And that may spark even more interest in their visit to Canada. Is there anything you can tell us about their trip here?
Well, of course, they're coming in the start of July. They'll be visiting Prince Edward Island, Quebec City, Montreal, Ottawa, Calgary, and the Northwest Territories. And so far, the details are still in the works. I was actually speaking with the Canadian Secretary to the Queen today, and they're really in negotiations on all the locations. But we do know for sure that they will be spending Canada Day with us in Ottawa, which is a wonderful way to follow up on the Queen's visit last year.
Indeed, and that brings me to my last question. Now that the focus is on this new couple, are we going to see less of Charles and Camilla, less perhaps even of the Queen?
No, I mean, they will, you know, it's with the royal family, you know, they share in duties. It's a very big job. The Queen has an enormous amount of responsibilities, and they sort of parse them out to different members of the royal family as they see fit. But what you're going to see is William and Catherine are certainly going to be taking on a much more substantial role. They'll be taking on more official royal duties, more patronages for charities, taking on more events, more tours like the trip to Canada. So you're definitely going to be seeing a lot more of them in the future.
Matthew Rowe, fun talking to you. Thanks so much.
Always a pleasure, Marcia.
Good night. When we come back,